Got those ones. TikTok shop. TikTok shop. I got mine from this specific company. Movio. It's a good company. All right. Great company. All right, guys. Now that I've got some sweetener in my tea, welcome to Funnier in Person. I'm here with my co-host, Dirty Four and a Half. Um, I'm your favorite cousin from the auntie house you ain't know you had. And we're here at Barrel Tree. I guess until they kick us out. Until we get kicked out. That's right.
They were nice to us in the beginning.
What's up, my guy, Jay? Hold on, wait. Is it James Angus?
Yeah.
It's James Angus. You got the double dip today. All right.
You can't get it wrong, man.
So yes, we are here at Hotel Lex. It is, yeah, we got a whole full bar up there, and all the staff is here watching, listening to us.
Yeah.
But we got a special guest today. Our guest is Michael Kinberger. Michael is from the Louisville comedy scene, and he's been
Kinberger?
Kinberger.
Is that like the male version of a Barbie burger?
What's a what?
A Barbie burger.
A Barbie burger.
Does Kinberger?
I would say so. Yeah. It's like one of those things where,
And we're off.
Instead of pink cheese, blue cheese.
Ew.
So that Pepto-Bismol chicken is what you're talking about?
That's fucking gross.
Do you know about that?
No, but I don't want to either.
It's a great story.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm going to write that down. Pepto-Bismol chicken.
I think it was a TikTok lady. She made a recipe and she even sold it like at a production level.
Yeah, the high company.
And then they were
pink
just like,
sauce lady.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The actual ingredient was pepper, right?
I don't remember. I didn't eat it. I'm not. Only thing I eat pink is
Yeah.
vagina.
Wait, so you like your steaks?
I do like my steaks well done.
You like shoe leather?
Oh, okay. I was looking at the actual tattoo, not the color of the skin. Remember, we don't.
I know, but remember this is jokes.
Right.
These are jokes.
It's a joke.
But he had a whole.
Extremely racist.
Yeah, what you don't realize is he had a whole bit that he did on stage that he kept going back to, saying, "These are jokes, y'all can laugh." And it was so funny.
Yeah, we have a comedian in Louisville. His thing is, how long was there?
I like that.
I
love
it.
bits. I like bits. I like shout out to my man Logan. I like his bit.
Logan.
The guy that Logan, you know what I'm talking about.
Logan Shay?
Logan Shay, yeah. I didn't know
the 8 foot tall, awkward,
he had this
autistic guy.
bit where he goes like, he said, I don't know how to segue, so we're gonna do like that. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
He's got like fake stress.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to segue, so he tells the joke like, take a push the road, why did you get to the other side? Like, and then he goes to the next joke. And I just thought that was just, he didn't do that, but he did something like that.
All right.
A little tick.
It was like a tick thing.
I love that we're seeing ourselves in a slight delay, and I'm noticing I'm just doing this.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah, you feel like a ping pong ball sitting between me and him.
I'm a good listener.
Thank you. So listening is the active thing. So
Well,
where's Kilberger? My bad. What is Kinberger? What's the nationality of that? Where's that origin?
German.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, no.
Well, I want to hail taxi. I'm going to hail taxi because
Everything else.
So do you think that it was intentional, or do you think it is, because everybody says he is autistic?
Yeah, he is autistic, but I don't know. I think he had a different intention for the result.
Yeah.
I don't think that he actually was doing a Nazi salute. I think he really was, as he said, trying to say my heart goes out to you, but he didn't know the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he doesn't have any social skills, is what I can understand. Yeah. Have you ever watched him on Joe Rogan?
I watched the first time. I think he's only been on once.
Thanks for
I
your
think so, yeah, the one where he smoked a spliff with,
his socks went down.
yeah, and then they shot through the roof.
They went back high.
It's all part of the plan.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for your likes. We love you, man. If you're watching this video right now, we're here with Michael Kinberger. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us how cool we
Share.
are, how ugly we are, how fat we are, how skinny he is.
We already know I'm fat. We don't need all that.
But we need to comment.
No, I know we need
can
to comment.
sacrifice
But don't
that.
tell me how fat I am.
If that's what they want to comment, Andy, they can comment that.
There's no negativity or no take away.
We're not gonna have a person who's ready to comment.
It's bad enough that I got on my Instagram today and I was tagged in the roast battle that I did with Kate.
Yeah.
And Danielle Warnall goes, "Wow, that's the most new material I've heard come out of Andy in years."
Oh,
I was like, "Bitch."
Is that not the kettle calling the pot black?
I don't know.
But isn't that her MO of being like a little sarcastic and a little bit of a like?
Yeah, she's definitely on Drew's level of like always trying to roast people.
You think so?
I do, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both getting ready to move back to New York, and I wish them the best of luck. But I don't know, you know.
You heard a lot of new material from her.
Right.
I'm asking you that question.
Not recently.
I mean, in life, have you heard it?
I mean, she does do stuff.
Yeah.
I hear it occasionally, and I'm not mad at it. She's a great comedian, and when it comes down to it, you know, during that roast, Kate actually said that I made fun of women comedians and said they weren't funny. I never said that.
I said that.
Yeah, that's right. I never said it.
I said that. I said
Nobody in the audience.
no. I don't think that.
Nobody knew.
So you can.
I don't think that there is no such thing as a funny woman comedian. I just think that they're far and few in between. Also, I feel like women are better when they're servicing a man. So
Here we go.
if you're talking,
And the feminists will arrive in the comments.
if you're talking, you're probably not minding your manners because your mouth should be full, and you're not going to talk with a full mouth.
Any type of thing?
I mean, well, some type of meat. Hopefully mine.
Is this also going to be pink?
My meat is not pink, but
that's right.
However, if you was with Kim Burger,
I said that's right, like I've seen it.
They share a gym membership, guys. It's okay.
But no. I think that they go have a baby and cook or something. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Save the jokes to the men.
So I am of the belief that I think that women are as funny as men, but I feel they have less of a
Opportunity?
no, not even opportunity, less of a drive to get out there and want to be funny. Like I feel like men have a more of a need to want to be funny, where women can be as funny as men, are as funny as men, but.
And I can give you a great example of that. Christina P.
Who is that?
Tom Segura's wife. She popped
Who's
out.
that?
Tom Segura, that's Bert Kreischer's butt buddy.
Who's that?
The machine. The machine.
You don't know the guy that does this whole thing with no shirt on?
That's his only bit, basically.
And I should know this guy.
Well, actually, he's got one about Lilo.
He's been doing it for like 15.
But I'm just saying, but I should know one guy because it has one bit.
We for real have never.
So when you think of like, let's get to this. Let's get to this.
Yeah.
The serious or something, right?
Yeah.
Like the people you just named, never heard of them. And I'm not saying they're not famous. They're way more famous than me, obviously. I'm sure they have a big fan base.
Okay. Well,
hit me up in the comment section for not knowing who these guys is. But when we're talking about the goats of comedy,
yeah.
Name your goats to what? Are there any women in there? I know you have interchangeable ones. But do you have interchangeable women?
I do, actually.
You have a woman in there now?
I do.
I've never heard you say you had a woman in your group.
Well, it's Nikki Glazer.
Who?
Nikki Glazer.
Who
She
is
just
that?
did the Golden Globes, and she also roasted Tom Brady and just was absolutely fire.
And she got your goat status from that?
She's in my fourth spot.
She roasted Tom Brady at one of the worst.
Oh no! She's one of the most elite roast writers for sure. Like,
But she got your goat
She's
status.
better than Lisa Lampanelli.
That was considered a terrible roast. People thought they got picked. Did you not hear about that?
I heard that there's a lot of bad.
People thought it was a terrible
Press.
roast.
Tom Segura was on that. And
Yeah,
they said
Tom
he did a
Segura
bad
and
job,
Bert
too.
and Bert
They
Kreischer
said
were
they
both
did.
on it.
Yeah. They said
And you're
Tom-
telling me that she got your goat status?
She is definitely in my rotating
So
fourth status.
What is your goat again?
All right, it's Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, and Robin Williams.
And who's the fourth?
It rotates.
Who's the fourth? So she's
One of the rotating fours.
Okay.
She's funnier than Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't see it. Eddie Murphy, his where he was in that time, in that period, he was absolutely revolutionary.
I will give you this.
His stuff doesn't
He's
hold
funnier
up.
than Eddie Murphy is now. She's funnier.
His stuff doesn't hold up to me. a lot of it's like dated material. You know what? Granted, I haven't watched Delirious. I haven't watched Delirious Continue.
Go watch Raw.
Yeah, that's true. Raw's great.
Raw was a great one.
Raw. You talking about?
I'm saying, yeah, Raw. I'm saying, like, it doesn't.
No, it's great. It's great.
He talks about the girl going to Jamaica and meeting the guy. It's like, hey girl, what you do out here by yourself on the beach? And you know the girl just had a heartbroken. It's she's funnier than Red Fox.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about Red Fox. So
I mean, I like Red Fox, but I mean, I already put Pryor up there. So I mean,
What do you mean?
Yes,
That's
so
two
far.
different people.
I understand, but I gotta reserve the right for
A woman? You
Well,
trying to be diverse?
Have you ever seen my show's lists? There's always a person of color, and
I
there's
know you're trying to be
always
diverse, but
a woman.
it's like trying to say who's the 15th greatest player in the NBA. We can't just put Larry. And I'm not saying Larry Bird doesn't deserve to be in there. He does, but we just can't do it for diversity. They have to earn their spot.
Well, I mean, that's my thing. I think she has.
Jerry, what's the guy that's the logo? What's his name?
Are we still talking about Nikki Glaser?
Yes, we're still talking about Nikki
Is
Glaser.
she funnier than who was the last person?
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice.
Patrice kills
Patrice was
everybody.
a murderer.
Patrice is in my top 3. It goes Eddie Pepitone, Maria Bamford, Patrice O'Neal.
Nice.
Thank you for your life.
That's my top 3. You ever watch Eddie Pepitone?
I've not.
I'm not the biggest. So I'm not a.
You ever watch Eddie Izzard? Okay.
I'm not really. To be honest with you guys, he already knows this about me.
They don't exist.
I am not a comedian's comedian in the sense of where I'm always watching other comics. I watched it growing up, and I have favorites and people that I have learned throughout that. But like somebody that's not extremely famous already, or even some people who are extremely famous according to the people you just named, I don't know about them because I'm not really a person who seeks it out.
And me, myself, I sit there and listen to Netflix's Joke Radio or Comedy Greats on Sirius all day, every day because I drive my car for work.
I think that makes it easier for me, too. Because I hear a lot of to know less because I feel like when you're sitting around listening to other people and how funny they are, I think that it can put a block in your brain when you're trying to
Influence.
Well, influence, but even I'm just about the negative part of it, of where it's like, well, I guess influence can be negative. I'm talking about the idea of when you're going to write a joke now, you're comparing it to the 70 jokes you heard on the radio today and going, it's not as funny as that. You know what I mean? Opposed to just being able to just, I'm funny.
Right.
I'm the funniest motherfucker.
Yeah.
Type attitude. And I think that makes it easier to write. Because when you're trying to feel like I need to be funny or I need to be as funny as, or I'm not as funny as this person because I've been listening to them and they've been having me crack up. Like I know when I went to Dave Chappelle and I seen Dave, I was like, when I went home, like trying to write, like
I quit.
I'm like,
He's a master storyteller now.
Unbelievable.
I seen him at Rock. And I was,
Wait, was this like 5-6 years? Or maybe
No, it was in September.
Okay.
yeah, just last September.
Okay.
And I was sitting there like this.
Blown away. Yeah.
I was in the top, like the first 5 rows. So he could have plucked the ash from me. And this month, no, I'm serious. And usually, like
That's a good example of where I put you on. That's so specific to him.
he smokes the whole show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have cancer. I might sue him. having cancer because I should have. I probably got cancer from him. But
save the ash.
Yeah, in my hand.
Here's the evidence.
But he was so good, and I was so inspired. Like I need to get better. I didn't think about my joke writing. But when I came home, I felt everything I was writing. It was like like Jack and fucking the China, throwing it up and throwing it away because it didn't feel good enough. Because I kept going. I'm not on Dave's level. I'm not on Dave's level. And that's when I came up with that idea of, you know what, I don't need to be on Dave's level. I need to be on 34 and a half level, which can keep increasing. And what Dave does, I don't need to do that. And matter of fact, I don't want to do that because Dave already has that mastery. I need to find a way to master what I can do. And I was able to then get everything flowing again. But I had like, and I usually don't have writer's block, but I had like writer's block for like a week.
Well, I mean, what you just said is talking about, being on your own level. And when I was a kid, I was really influenced by impressionists. Like, what's the guy from Police Academy?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
That guy, Mike.
That guy.
The fat white dude. Oh, Frank Caliendo.
Frank Caliendo. Yeah,
he was
on Mad
absolutely.
TV, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
He was on Mad TV, and he also did NFL on Fox, and did the John Madden shit, all that stuff. So, like, I was constantly trying to emulate other things that I thought were funny and try to plug other things into it. Like, I did this whole Beavis and Butthead joke where I did it all where they were watching a Lil Jon video, kind of like from Chappelle's show. So that's where I got influence from it for. And I was like, you know what? I got to drop this because, first of all, I don't know if people are actually laughing at me or with me.
Do you care about that? What about you? What about you? I think that's a good question. Do you care about that?
If they laugh at me or with me.
When you're on stage.
I mean, I try to go for any type of laugh.
A laugh's a laugh.
Yeah. Even if I embarrass myself on stage, that makes me feel more real to the audience. Like I screwed up on stage and I'm owning it.
If I almost fell, whatever, like fucking,
Yeah.
Laugh at me, my bad. What you say?
But what I was getting at is that whole, revelation caused me to become more of a setup, story, punchline type writer instead of, an impressionist that's trying to tell a joke through impression.
How many impressions can you do?
Well, I mean, I used to be able to do Cartman pretty good. Hey, you guys!
But Cartman's like one, I think.
Hey, you guys! Right. I mean, I could do Cartman, I could do Kermit the Frog, I could do fucking Beavis and Butthead. And I mean, there was others that I was trying to work
really good. Like a person with like Down syndrome kind of thing.
No, I can't do that, man.
You know what he's doing?
No, I cannot do that.
Like a deaf person.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's more Helen Keller.
Somebody with a disability.
Well, but yeah, in this
We all have
world,
disabilities at this point.
I do too.
I do too. I think everybody's on the fucking spectrum.
I have eyes. You know what eye is?
No.
Oppositional defiance disorder.
What?
Opposition.
No, I didn't know that. I knew that was a thing. Like my brother. Russian dude? I know my brother has that for sure.
Yeah. You got diagnosed with it too?
No, just by his accent.
So you diagnosed him?
Huh?
So you diagnosed
At this point, yeah. At this point.
Well, I mean, I don't want to
He's
go.
grown out. He's grown out.
I don't want to go into the myriad of mental disorders that I have, but
Shout out
it's
to
made me
Mrs.
who I
Edwards.
am.
No.
Edward Scissorhands. Shout out to her.
But when it comes down to it, though, I enjoy that more, writing the whole story and trying to get to a punchline, and then moving on and through a different segue to try to get to it. I kind of enjoy that more traditional writing style.
What's your writing discipline?
I try to write 3 times a week. I mean, I'm going to get to try to make a new minute every week.
That's actually pretty ambitious. Not super ambitious, but that's really good to be like, I'm going to have a quality minute after the end of this week.
Absolutely.
Did he say quality or he said minute?
Well, I mean, I threw that on there, I guess. I hear what I want to hear. So,
But do that work.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to elevate the people I'm around.
It's okay. I know that sometimes I throw shit out there that don't stick. And
Do you really agree to that?
what?
Agree to what?
How long you been doing comedy?
12 years.
How long you been doing comedy?
10.
10 years. So that's
Seriously, 6.
5 months.
serious 5 months seriously, but you've been doing it for like 10 years.
I've been very vigorous for the last 5 months.
Okay, I'm glad. But you've done comedy for at least a year.
I fucked around for 10 years.
You fucked around for a year. So that means you've done comedy, you've done some of the same jokes in very different environments.
Oh,
Absolutely.
And you had some jokes that you did in one place where nobody said shit, and you did the same joke in another place, and people was walking up to you after the end going,
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember my white chocolate joke?
what's up, yeah?
Yeah, the one where I say,
Yeah,
they
they created
create
like-
white chocolate so that little black kids could get messy on a hot summer day too. I told that to a very largely African American audience,
Oh, absolutely. That's
and they fucking fell out.
That's funny.
I mean, that was the wrap up for my whole question. And and that's what I built.
You could consider that a racial joke, but I believe.
I think it's an equality joke.
I believe.
Equality joke. I don't know about that.
I mean, you're equaling out the equation.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why it's an equality joke. Rose-colored glasses, y'all. Just
That's how you
look at it different.
But that's what I'm trying to say. But you think about the idea of telling a joke. So when you say, I had something that sticks, it's like, how many places have you told that joke? Because even comedy idea aspects are regional too. So if you only told that joke in Kentucky, and you didn't tell that joke in Florida, and you didn't tell a joke in Chicago, who's to really know whether that is a bad joke? And it's like we're so quick to go, you know what? Nobody here laughed, and I went here and nobody else laughed there too, and now I'm ready to completely throw it away. When essentially you could be in LA and tell that same joke and get a fucking movie deal.
Well, I know for a fact I have to tell different jokes in Louisville than I do here. I mean, it is a completely different
So if
environment.
you think that just that and within state is different,
Yeah.
what do you think is going to happen in a place like Chicago? Not saying you've never been to Chicago, but what is going to happen when you go to these places?
Yeah.
To say that the jokes you had that you throw away could probably be killer there.
Chicago's just cutthroat. You go to a bigger city, the more cutthroat it is.
Absolutely.
I did. So you were talking about going to a different city. I was very fortunate to be able to do one joke. It was my first year in comedy. I did one.
My guy James. Shout out to James.
One joke in the belly room.
In the belly room? Wow.
Yeah. You draw your names out of the hat at the end of the show, and you go up there. And I did a weed being legal joke.
Okay.
And they're like, well, you're obviously not from here. And I didn't think about it. Presence of mind. It was my best joke at the time. And I was just like, but yeah, no laugh.
You should legalize weed, like it is.
They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like, are you high right now? Like, yeah. Like, what's going on?
If they delegalize it again, what happened?
Man, I've been drinking whiskeys all night.
That's danger.
Yeah. I did get to meet Don Barris, and like, we went there enough. We were going there every night. Do you know Don Barris?
I'm not familiar.
He was the guy that was created. He created the Gong Show. He basically survived. Yeah, he kept the comedy store surviving through the bad periods. He's also the warm-up guy for all the late night shows. Stephen Colbert.
Okay, I know Stephen Colbert.
All those, but he does the beginning before the show starts. He warms the audience up.
Okay.
But he's a legend, bro. And just to see, Don Barris, dude. If you remember, it was me and my brother. My brother was the guy, because Don Barris is definitely watching right now.
Yeah, that's my guy.
But he brought us
Big
about.
fan.
Do you remember?
I just call him Don Don.
Yeah, Big Don.
Big Donnie Don.
He lets you hit the gong every night.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's what he knows when I come over. He always.
It's gong time.
You want to hit the gong, don't you?
Yeah.
I do.
Let's get it over with.
I was in band. I don't need to hit a gong.
Well, this is not a regular.
I said I was in band. I don't need to hit a gong.
So besides, what's your sign?
Virgo.
What's your birthday?
September something.
19th.
September 19th.
8 days before me.
You know Beyonce.
You're 8 days before me, and I'm a Libra.
Oh, so a Libra cusping, I think is what they call it.
Beyonce, Michael Jackson.
I used to know some famous Libras.
I know one of the famous Sagittarius.
You know the funniest thing about my birthday is? I was somebody's fucking Christmas present.
I was somebody's dude.
Well, I mean, you were born early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
40 weeks is Christmas.
Okay. I always said that. I never did the math though.
Yeah.
It felt right.
I get it.
No one ever checked me until
It must have been cold.
It was very cold.
Yeah, I get it.
It stays cold.
So how old are you?
I'll be 40 this year.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
You're amongst kindred folks.
I had no clue you were. Yeah, dude. Somebody told me that yesterday. I was like,
What are you talking about?
whatever I was.
Yeah, I'm joking with you. I am 41. I just turned 41 in December, yeah. You know they say black don't crack, but you smoke it.
Yeah. That's why I look so good.
What is your John?
God help us.
Johnny John, what up, my guy? That's my guy. That's my guy. He came over here last time. He was talking about stuff. But he's not really a comedian.
He's just normal. He's the norm.
So, what made you initially get into comedy? What was something like? What's the first thing that makes you? I want to go on stage and I want everybody to set the fuck up, listen to me, tell them what I think is funny.
So yeah, the thing that I liked comedy my whole life, but the thing that actually made me want to get up on stage was I was go to. There was a fellow comic that used to work at a liquor store called Cox's Smoker Outlet.
I heard them all in my head.
Right. I saw you. I saw them going. Cox Smoker Outlet. Yeah. So you're like, oh, Cox Smoker. Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, it's an outlet. They smoke the Cox. They might need an outlet.
It's wholesale, I think. Yeah.
Wholesale?
Just throwing this shit out.
All
All right, so you got started doing.
So
What up, Showtime? Overtime. Okay.
I would go through the drive-thru, and he was just starting
Oh,
comedy.
wait, we got Melissa. 2 seconds. Melissa, come through. Come over here with us.
We need you.
We need you. And
We need
this
you
is
to
so.
save the show.
She's definitely the savior of the show. This is Melissa, everybody.
Ali
The younger
Sweetie.
one.
Yeah, this is Melissa McCartney. She is the owner of one of the owners of Barrel 53 in the hotel area where we at. She's one of that lovely people who's only not beautiful on the outside, but beautiful on the inside. She lets us come here and do this show. It is amazing of her. She has a Valentine's Day event coming up. And that's why I wanted to get you on here to talk about that.
Okay, so Valentine's Day, we're going to have it on February 14th, of course. We have two things happening, the Candlelight Valentine's dinner in the restaurant. We'll have a viola player, who's actually my son, Wyatt McCarty, and then...
When I met her, you have
different. And then that's in the bar restaurant, 75 person. And then we also have an event happening in the event space. Sheldon Road is going to be performing live music 8 to 11. Cocktail hour is from 6 to 7. Dinner will be served promptly at 7 to 8.
Will it be a special dinner or will it be like
a and it is 75 a person, 50 a couple, or you can do a table of 6.
Can they get it for 70 if they say I would name?
It's not my decision. You can try that. I know. They can get on the hotel's website and click on Valentine's Day, and they'll see all the specials.
We don't have a discount code, but just telling me if you telling me you're funny in person,
We'll work on it.
maybe we'll get $72. Love you, Melissa.
Oh, Jesus God.
I was ready to go check it out. Can I get $35 off?
Dirty's over here trying to get the hood.
No. How you know? That's how you YouTube, when you see people promote a product, what do they always say?
Use my promo code.
Use my promo code. Because the promo code gives you a discount. So you said you had a friend who was working at the Cox Smokers.
Yeah, and I would be going to the drive-thru. I bought those little airplane shots because I was hiding from my girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Most of us.
Functional.
Yeah.
That's subjective.
3 days a week.
That's subjective.
Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday is my drinking days.
Okay, that's what's up.
I just gave now Molly knows. Now she knows. No, but anyway, Molly's my girlfriend.
You're just singing.
So he was like, hey man, I've been doing comedy. You made me laugh once. You want to come do comedy? And then that's it.
And he was in there.
Then 10 years later.
So have you done any traveling with comedy?
I've been everywhere. I've been to Calgary, Canada. I've been to Orlando. I've been
Did you see
to...
Drake when you was in Canada?
No, he didn't even meet me at the gate. I know.
This is why
Now, when I was in St. Louis,
Nelly did?
he gave me the Band-Aid right at the border.
See,
That's
how they do it right there.
Classic.
I still have it in my other pants pocket.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So who actually is the most famous person you've ever met?
Famous person I've ever met.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali.
Man. Came to my school 3rd or 4th grade.
Because you was in Louisville.
Mhm.
And he's from Louisville. I found out.
Yeah.
I just found that out.
So many people don't know that. So many people don't know that.
All right. So, Dirty, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Most famous person I've ever met. Obviously, I think it's subjective. I would probably say
Richard Pryor's corpse.
Oh, wow. No, wow.
It's topical.
No, I know.
it's
We're
the most
5%.
famous person I've met. I guess Maury.
You met Maury?
I met Maury multiple times.
Oh, were you on Maury?
I was not on there.
I was going to say, were you one of the guys tested?
No, I was not one of the guys. I needed to go on there to test, but no. I had when I was a kid, I'm from New York, and at that time they filmed in Manhattan.
Yeah, now they film in
But
Connecticut.
they filmed in New York at that time in Manhattan. We used to have school passes, right? We get bus passes,
Yeah, yeah.
and the bus passes would you can get on the train with them. So we take the train to Manhattan and go watch the Maury show in the audience. And you didn't at first I thought you needed to order a ticket, but they always trying to fill seats. So
Pay for the room.
no, you don't have to pay the school.
No, I mean they pay for the room. They free ticket.
Yeah. They got
That's dope.
so they get you in there, and you get 2 episodes. You get pizza in between.
That's awesome.
So it was like my date hangout spot.
That's cool. So, do you know who Maury's married to?
Yes.
Connie Chung?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she was the news anchor for CBS for years.
Okay, I knew that name.
She's like that tall.
Yeah, I remember
Who's
that.
the most famous person you met?
It would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, good job.
So I
Top
saw.
50 all time.
I mean, yeah, he was in the Orlando International Airport at the same time I was, wearing a UCLA sweatshirt, and I was just like, I know who that is. And I went and shook his hand and said, thank you for all that you did for my childhood. You know, you did. Well, I played basketball when I was a kid, before I got fat. But, you know.
What about favorite comedians you've ever met? That you got to meet? And did it live up to the standard? The only reason I asked was I already know it. I didn't
So why don't we do yours first while we think about it?
Oh, I know mine too.
Ari Shaffir.
Ari's awesome.
That's the guy who always talking about being jello a lot. Mexican dude.
Oh no, it's Ali Sadiq.
All right.
I have met him too.
My bad.
I got to meet him too.
Okay.
He's really high up there.
So I don't know who you're talking about.
He just came up with that hour called Jew. And it's like he grew up Orthodox Jew, and he just did a whole hour on it and he killed it. It's great.
Ari is a savage. He's part of that whole Joe Rogan.
He's cool as shit. He just would talk to me. He was like, "What's going on with this scene?" Like he was hanging out at the comics afterwards. Just was like, "Is there any, what's going on?" Yeah, it was cool as shit. Lived up to the hype.
I've met 3 extremely famous comedians in the comedy world. Christopher Titus. Woo! Titus was awesome. We talked for about 10 minutes about writing.
Yeah.
John Caparulo.
Okay.
I met him when he came through. He was kind of, just not much to talk to. Didn't have a whole lot of substance. It seemed like.
Yeah.
But the one that I met that's my most favorite comic that I've ever met is Joe Mackey. Joe Mackey was on Last Comic Standing when I think it was Rodman was on it. Freaking Roseanne Barr, Russell Peters, J.B. Smooth was the host. Yeah, they were the judges. So, I mean, all these people are on there, but Joe Mackey was like one of the runners up. And he came through Lexington, and we talked for 30 minutes about his writing style. And because he is the king of the callback.
That's cool.
So,
check him out.
Well, what we did is he took out one of his pieces of paper and showed me one of his jokes, and he just has a topic. And he went so brainstorming style, all of middle school, teaching you to write a 3.5 paragraph.
Yeah.
So just he made a fucking hurricane in the middle of the fucking page and tightened it up, with different jokes in between it. And I was just like, my mind was fucking blown. I didn't think that was, even possible with a joke.
That was even like an option.
Right, yeah. I mean, and he taught me something in 30 minutes. And he was kind enough to sit there and do it. And that was my big impression with him, is because comedians helping comedians become better, I think that is like the number one thing that the whole comedy scene worldwide needs to learn. Stop being jealous of other people. They're not going to take your money, because everybody needs to laugh.
Absolutely.
Mine, so it's a 2-part story. Is Donnell Rollins. So
I've met Donnell too.
I started doing comedy in Charlotte. So I met Donnell Rollins twice. I don't think you remember me the first time I met him. The first time I met him, I wasn't doing comedy. I was a drug dealer. I was hired for ecstasy. I was at a club, and I had paid. Like, New York is funny. So like they have dress code in clubs, but if you have money, fuck your dress code, right? So I paid to get in the club, fuck dress code. Paid to get in the VIP, fuck. I'm in the VIP with the wrong dress code. And I had a Nantucket on. A Nantucket with like Henny in it. It's like a Snapple.
Oh, okay.
but it's called man. They sell them at Chipotle out here.
Oh, okay.
Fruit,
Oh, okay.
like apple, and prune, and plum, and stuff like that. But not really.
You just gave me the shits.
It wasn't really plum. I'm gonna say plum, but it wasn't prune. It was really like plum.
Prune, plum, apple. I'm done.
But like they got
And the alcohol.
yeah. So I had it mixed in there. I'm in the club, and I started standing on the couch. So security comes over, and they're like, "Can you please get down?" And I try to give them money.
That's not on the menu.
That's not how this works.
I didn't know. I didn't know this.
They were just like, "Can you just,
Oh, okay.
can you just get down?" What do you need? What do you need? What's wrong? Here, take this. I'm like, no, sir.
It's a danger for you to be up here, sir. You are a lawsuit waiting to happen. Please step down.
Don't like this club is black. Wow.
After paying all that money.
I had it. I was
like drug. Yeah.
I was drug dealing at the time. I was making some good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of little money, and I was just I was feeling myself. So I walked outside,
Crazy.
and I was smoking too, and they was smoking too.
Too many things. They're like pick 3.
Just do a little bit. So they kicked me out. I didn't even know Darnell was in there. So I go outside, and then he comes looking out, which is like once a while together. And he walks over to me. He's like, "Yo, this is like." Like, yo, you are fucking a cool person. Like,
Yo, son.
Like, he's like, yo, what is so much? I'm like, yo, Ashley Larry. He's like, he like, I'm Darnell Rose, but I know, man. He's like, I know what's going on. Right. He's like, yo, man, me and my people about to go to the comedy club. You seem like a cool dude. Do you want to come to the comedy club? Damn. I'm Rolex being high, and you know what I said is Darnell Rose when a spring person actually take me out to the club. You know what I said? I'm trying to get some pussy, my nigga. I'm gonna holler at you. I gotta go. And leave. And don't go with him. So then, fast forward years later, like maybe like 5, 6, 7 years later, I met him and I was doing comedy. Comedy Zone in Charlotte. Shout out to them. Heard they kind of switched it up. When I started, they had some good thing on, like the local comedy. So I met John Witherspoon, Charlie Murphy, a bunch of different people. Like, not really, like, I met a bunch of them. They was coming through, and they would let you, as a comedian, come and, like, stand in the back. And you didn't have to pay for a ticket.
That's kind of how comedy on Broadway does.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can usually go just step in on a show.
Without paying. Like, there was no, once you got known, like, you doing open mic a lot, they fuck with you. You get in the back, you stand in the back, and I was able to shake your hands. So I met Darnell Rose again when I was doing comedy. That time, he lived up to the hype that comes. However, his person that opens up for him that came here, shout out to Brandon Marshall. He came out here. He opened up his show out here.
Yep.
And I heard so did Darnell Rose. Yep. And Brandon Marshall, I met him and he was super cool. And he talked to me about some writing stuff. And we still kind of chat on Instagram. I hit him up every now and then. He told me keep going, still going. And yeah, so and Darnell Rose that day, he was kind of more rude. And I was ready. I was so happy to tell him like, yo, remember we met at Poughkeepsie. We was in Poughkeepsie, New York, which was like upstate New York at that time. And it was like,
isn't it still upstate now? I'm just asking.
They moved it.
Oh, okay.
Let me go over there.
Yeah. Shout out to Poughkeepsie too. Shout out to people. Also, I have a childhood person I went to school with named Takara. I heard she's under. Huh?
No, I just wanted to check.
Shout out to her. I hope she does well. I heard that she's in the hospital because of some situations. I don't know all the details. Either way, with the kindergarten, first grade, like second grade, third grade together. PS40, Huntington Brett. I hope you get better, man. My prayers with you.
How do you remember
Facebook. But I would have remembered
if it wasn't the book of faces.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have been. How would I be connected with somebody that far back?
Yeah.
I would have remembered her to Kara because like I said, we was in like Miss Daly class. I remember my kindergarten teacher. You remember kindergarten teacher?
Yep.
Who's the kindergarten teacher?
and I'm not sure.
First grade.
Maybe Miss Davis. I don't know. No, I just don't remember which grade it
You got
was.
left that?
I got
She's
Miss
the
Hayes
first
in
one.
first grade. I can't remember my kindergarten teacher's name, but Miss Hayes.
Miss Hayes first grade?
Yeah.
Kindergarten is Miss Daly.
Hayes. Okay.
Hayes. And what was your second grade?
Don't remember second grade.
Second grade?
Third grade, I lived around the corner from my teacher. That was Miss Taylor.
I can go fourth grade on. I can give you. I can
Fourth grade on.
solid. Yeah, I can give you.
I can tell you when I got hot for teaching.
Oh,
Sixth grade.
me
Who was that?
Miss Harriet.
Miss
At
Harris.
Bondrett Middle School. I was a 6-year-old with sixth grader with fucking hormones raging, and I was just like, that girl, she can get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can remember mine.
Yeah.
okay.
Everything from 1 to 6, I can remember. When we got to junior high school, that's when they got, like, you had too many people kind of remember, like, you know what I mean? But in elementary school, you know, just sitting in one person's class, really, like the main teacher, I can tell you, Miss Daly, Miss Taylor.
So your homeroom teachers.
Well, yeah, but in elementary school, yeah, your homeroom is different than your homeroom. I can't tell you my homeroom from 7th grade. I don't remember her because I didn't spend as much time with her teacher. Opposed to Daly, Taylor, Goldstein, Miss Daly, Miss Taylor, Miss Goldstein. She quit. I remember Miss Goldstein was my second grade teacher. She quit.
Was she Jewish?
She was like a young Jew. She was really young.
Okay.
But she was like fresh out of school. And was like, I don't want my kids ever get after that. I told us that at the time. I'm finishing this year up and I'm quitting. I'm not gonna see what's else. And it was Miss Tavon, Miss Phillips, who had like a deformity on her face, which was really weird. He never explained it to me. 5th grade was Mr. Caleb, and 6th grade was Mr. Lavon, who I hope is dead because he punched me in my chest.
All right, so that's exactly where I was getting ready to go. How far into school were you when they stopped doing corporal punishment in school?
I was graduating probably because the whole elementary school, they was beating me every day. They would beat me with a ruler. Mr. Levon used to punch us in our chest when we was bad.
Also public school?
Yeah, I was in public school. I was in New York though. But they said, like, if you was bad before lunch, you would go to Miss Glover's class, and she would beat you with a ruler. She would hit you at least based on your bad level, like you like 3 wipes with the ruler, 4 wipes with the ruler, based on how bad you was up until that time at lunch. And then if you was bad between the end of lunch, well, end of school and lunch, after lunch, you would then get hit with the ruler after school. You have to go to Miss Glover's class.
Did you have corporal punishment when you were in school?
No, I was in like third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Goddamn middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school, I was in Catholic, which was more prone to do that. They were more strict with punishment, but I didn't remember it.
Oh, you got hit with a belt.
When I
With like a ruler.
Maybe that's why I don't remember that earlier.
When I was
Maybe I was. Maybe there was corporal punishment.
when I was in 4th grade, my elementary school decided to put doors on the bathroom stalls. It used to be you could just walk by and watch somebody taking a shit. So they put doors on the bathroom stalls. But our principal, Dr. Calla, he got on the damn intercom and he said anybody caught swinging on the doors is going to have to answer to me. Well, you know how dares work. I got triple dog dared to swing on the goddamn door, and everybody's like, yeah!
Before you were fat.
Before I was fat. And I'm swinging on this fucking door back and forth. Everybody's...
I was thinking of it, the fat little Andy.
Right, yeah.
Just, you know.
But anyway, everybody's sitting there fucking...
You remember that show? Oh, my bad. You remember that show?
Which one? The one Louis?
Louis Anderson?
I know Louis Anderson, yeah, but I would think more... fourth grade teacher. And she yells at me and takes me straight to the fucking principal's office.
She came into the mail room.
She came into the mail room. This was a different time. She came in there, she grabbed me by the collar and took me upstairs to the fucking principal's office. And he made me get up against a brick wall, spread my cheeks and spread my arms, and he hit me 10 times with a fucking paddle this long that had holes in it.
I remember the whole trick.
Oh my God, he swung that fucker and it hurt. like nothing I ever heard before. And then in 5th grade, I said something smart ass to my math teacher, and she threw a fucking heel across the room at me. But that was the last time.
Did it connect?
She missed. She missed, but it was close.
He was really close distance. You want to keep it in your hand.
Yeah, I don't know what was going through her fucking mind or what she was on, but
She had a bad day.
she was having a bad day, and I wasn't making it no better. I was always the class smart ass.
I'm trying to think of the craziest time at school. High school, one year we had so many bomb threats that there was like a quota, there's a threshold. If you do so many bomb threats in 1 year, the school shut down for the rest of the year.
Holy
We
shit.
were like 2 away.
Where'd you go? Fern Creek?
Wagner.
Oh, okay.
And then also we had so many fights 1 year, same scenario.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing that we ever
Which is
did
crazy
as
because I went to a
students.
fighting school. I feel like, and they just kept it open. Yeah, it was like a fight club at my school.
So the craziest thing I ever did while I was in school was during band camp my 9th grade. This one time at band camp. And we moved our band director's saw. We picked it up. All of us picked it up and walked it to another fucking parking lot. And he couldn't find his car. And he was losing his fucking mind. And this is before the remotes on the cars were loud enough for you to find your car by hitting the, and that was it. He couldn't find his fucking car. And finally, campus police found it like a parking lot or 2 parking lots over. I can't remember how many. But it was hilarious. He didn't get his car back till the end of the week.
That's crazy. What about crazy stuff in school? The craziest thing that happened in school. It can be anything. I'm not trying to.
Oh, craziest stuff that ever happened in school?
Yeah.
So I think you are trying to guide it, but I don't mind. Hey, I got you. Let's just guide. No, but yo, craziest thing that happened at my school was when I had sex in my school.
I would have had to go back to town. I was a virgin until I was 23.
Oh, awkward.
No,
Hey,
not
John.
at all.
I made it to 7th
Fan
grade.
favorite.
What are we doing, fellas?
We're talking about school stories.
And virginity.
And virginity?
Yeah.
John knows nothing about either.
Lifelong virgins. Came out of the womb, not a virgin.
14 years old is when I went, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I was getting some banging it.
And you know what? I'm not thinking about to go to John, but I'll say this. When John did it, it was harder.
It was a different time.
That's
That's the theme of this episode.
No, you get what I'm
It
saying?
was a different time.
It was harder because women were, like less likely to want to do it before marriage and stuff.
Yeah.
Not to make you sound, but you got to say like generational.
I know I'm old.
Yeah, it was different.
I ain't saying I'm not.
No, but it was different. It's like it's like giving head. Like my dad, my mother, and my dad. The reason they broke up is because she wouldn't give him head. And he found another girl who would.
That used to be a big problem.
She wouldn't let him out.
No, they was like high school sweethearts. They had met each other in high school, and then they broke up.
Almost never get out.
And then she was like, he kept saying, "Can I get some head back?" I'm not doing that, but now
She said it ain't your birthday.
Yeah, no, she was saying no.
No,
It was just
I know.
such a disgusting thing back for some people back in the day, and for her particularly, it was something that was nasty.
Did it one morning about in town. They were talking about that food pupusa.
Yeah.
You may have heard it. And they asked one comedian, have you ever had pupusa? He goes, yeah, I like it a lot, but I only get it on my birthday.
For birthday?
My
So,
birthday.
yo, did you have a name, Andy? What's that? You missed it. I think you didn't come. So I woke up, right?
He wasn't here.
I woke up, right? He did the opening, he did the hosting job. And not only that, I woke up, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, what is this place with a fucking Lamborghini? That's what I'm thinking. I'm cursing that person out of my head. Like, who the fuck has a Lamborghini? So I come in here and he get on stage, he does his thing, and then his lovely wife, she leaves. I guess she didn't have time for this shit. She was ready.
No, she said, you embarrassed the fuck out of me. I said, don't give me a microphone when I'm all fucked up.
I knew it. So she leaves and he goes, so somebody said, yo, she left with the Lamborghini. I said, yo, this is so cute. I love you guys. I laugh, I joke, I play. I fucking love you guys. I swear to God, since the first day I met you guys.
Well, we love you guys too.
No, I'm dead serious, man. And this was just so cute for me. You know what I mean? Like some things I'm like a heartless person. People think I'm a sociopath. But I go, man, you got a Lamborghini? He goes, that's not my Lamborghini.
fucking grass in Kentucky. I'll tell you that.
Why do you think you can't see no more bluegrass? They didn't cut it off.
Yeah, cut it off. It's all green now. The blue's gone, baby.
They didn't cut it off.
Fuck's sake.
But that was just so cute for him. Just like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, that's not
No.
that's hers. When are you driving the Denali?
Just my truck.
Just his work truck.
She don't let me touch that.
300,000 miles on it. It's got grass stains for days.
Fuck.
No, it's
You all ever watch Gold Rush? The show that was on Discovery.
I
Gold
watched
Rush.
like 3 episodes in jail.
Well,
People wanted to watch.
There's a guy on Gold Rush. He's like this Viking dude. He's like from
Well, he didn't go to prison.
Dutch.
This is shipping
Holland. That's what it
He
is.
wanted to do
Him
that.
and his
So,
wife both.
He wanted to name something
But
more like
she's the one that controls all the money.
Yeah.
And they remind me of you and your wife.
You wanted to do that?
That they're hilarious
I already
because
had an idea.
you're just so.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I was
But
like,
you say, what about this? What about that?
because I already had a name.
My wife does.
I was got all the money and all the books. I'll give you one.
Right. There you go.
And I would show these people who I do comedy, my comedy from stage. I would go, look at this, man, look at me. You know, you always said I was funny. Look, I'm doing this comedy now. Look, I'm on stage. They would say, that's funny, but like,
You'd be better in person.
it's like, it's funnier in person. Like, I don't know, like, whatever you do when you're here, can you do that like on stage? And then what I was just talking to my cousin about earlier about that was the funny thing about that is, for people don't, and I had that bit, you was talking about when I do that bit where I say it's just jokes, and I'm about to get that like on a shirt or something because when most comedians come, we might be telling you something that's personal to us, we might not. However, I am not doing a confessional. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
You don't have to report me to PETA if I say I beat a dog.
I tell people all the time not to call services on me.
I don't even own a dog. So there was no dog I could have beat. But I just, in my head, thought that would sound funny to make me beat a dog. And because I have those thoughts doesn't mean I even want to act it out. It just means that I'm thinking things that I'm looking for something funny.
Yeah, you want to hear how wound up here that night? Because Ian, him and his boys, you know, the early comers, they're sitting at the table right over here. And what are they talking about? Politics. What are they doing? Cutting down Trump. I said, boys. I said, look, you watch too many of that fag Stephen Colbert. That's why I told them that. I said, you know, you guys got. What is it? He ain't funny.
I didn't know. I know his name was Stephen Colbert. I didn't know about the name change.
Well, I changed it. I just called him back. But the thing of it is,
That just happened.
But now on, every time I see him,
I don't watch him. I was just telling Ian and him. I said, you know, when people their opening lines are president this, president that, whatever. That's not funny. That's not comedy. Cutting down
They make it funny.
old comedians
Because people
like David Letterman and Jay Leno and Johnny Carson and people like
yeah.
that, where they would actually have the presidents on the show and they would cut up. And it would, some of it's sort of like a roast and some of it's not, but it was all good comedy and it was all funny. And even the president.
I think all this shit ended with Obama. I think
it did.
It did. Nobody's been on a late night show since Obama, and I think that was Letterman on his last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
And Letterman, he's got to go. I mean, of late night, I don't care what anybody says.
I'm a fan of like Johnny Carson and even Jay Leno a little bit, and I even still like Jay Fallon. I think Jay Fallon.
Jay Leno was.
I can't stand Seth Meyers.
Me either. But Jay Leno was funny on that Tim Allen show, Outdoor Man, when he's just the mechanic. And
Home Improvement.
No, he had another show.
Outdoor Man.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they're up there and they're like, what do you know about cars, you idiot? Because he was just the old stupid mechanic.
Yeah.
And always had the coveralls on. And he's trying to talk to Tim Allen because he always has hot rods, you know. Yeah. And Jay Leno would be like, well, I know a little something about cars. Whatever, why don't you get in the back and go back in the warehouse? You know, it was so funny because
everybody knows he's a car guy.
Everybody knows that Jay Leno knows more about cars than most. You know, it was just funny.
I don't know who knows more about cars, Jay Leno or Jerry Seinfeld.
I like Jerry Seinfeld. I love Jerry. I'm a good Jerry fan. You know what I would say to you, John? No, reality of life is comedy is super subjective. I believe that we talked about this last time too when you was on. I like to play both sides. So I feel like
Oh, sure.
if I'm making fun of Trump, if it's an election, I can make fun of Biden. I can make fun of Trump. I think that everybody's up to satire or parody or joke. However, I do not. I mean, all right, I don't like when I feel like it becomes personal. Truly, is when you're trying to or when you're trying to press an agenda. That's when I'm kind of more like
Well, and that's the only point.
adverse to it. Even
That's the
though
only point I was making last time we
everybody
were
has a right
talking
to
up here.
react.
What I told you guys, it's when right or left they try to cram down your throat
Yeah,
and
I
make
don't
you
like
accept what they believe. I don't want nobody to accept
No,
what I
me
believe.
neither. I
I'm
don't
just
want
going to
that.
give you my opinion. That's all I got.
That's and I feel like as long as if I'm just making fun of Trump's hair, which I would never do, you have great hair, Trump. But if I was making a joke about like, yeah, you need to just cut that off. If you're thinking about, let's go get the Trump phone number then. Get that going, yeah.
It's too fit.
But
You got too much hair.
but making fun of his hair or his tan or whatever you want to make fun of.
You got more hair than me.
It's different hair.
Whoa.
These are called dreadlocks. Yours are called moppy doo. And James is just called missing.
Oh,
And I'm called empty beer. So go.
All right, thanks, John.
Don't fall, John.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. Anyway, I think we're at a point where we need to start talking about what we've got going on this coming week.
Michael.
Absolutely. What do you got going on, Michael?
Wait, before we even get to that, my bad. I'm sorry. You know, I'm never going to stop. I've been doing this all day long. But before we get to that, have you ever been on another podcast before, John? I mean, Mike.
I mean, I look like a Jonas fan. Have I ever been on another one?
Yeah.
One other one.
Was it just crazy as this?
No, it was very controlled in somebody's room.
Ouch.
What do you think about this right here?
No, I love this.
We love the open air.
You get more. Yeah, there's more. Your brain is more open because we're in more of an open space.
And we have fan interaction too. So that's kind of one of those cool things.
It was electrifying.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's always.
We're gonna look back at this, and it's just gonna be only people watching that last 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
That's all. They're
what
gonna
the
be
fuck
like,
just happened?
Last time John came on, we did get
A bit of a spike in views.
we did because he's very controversial.
No,
We got a lot of comments about get the MAGA man out and all that other shit. But
It
anyway,
was so great.
all right.
We will not get rid of MAGA because we don't have any problem with anybody's ideas or ideologies. I'm putting on my bad.
Yeah, don't cut any.
We don't cut nothing off. Everybody has the freedom to talk.
By the way, you brought up a T-shirt idea.
Yeah.
I had a T-shirt idea for us to promote our show.
What we doing?
And,
Funnier In Person.
It's going to be
I'm wearing it.
not yet, but
Right now.
it's going to say "Make America Funny Again."
Okay.
And yeah, and we're going to
Use
put
that
those
font.
out. And when we go,
Kentucky Blue.
What else we don't can do? We owe you a shirt.
Hey.
So when a guest comes on,
we can give them.
we can give him a shirt.
All right. Starting
Absolutely.
now. None of the previous guests get it.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see if they show up. But anyway,
But if you come on the show and you're a guest, we'll give you a shirt. And if
Hell yeah.
you want one besides that, then we'll have to order it in the way.
and what was the other idea I had? I don't remember.
It was a porn thing.
Oh no! It was the election shirts. The election shirts with 30,
Oh, you wanted to put like that on the back.
34 and a
I
half.
thought that was like on the
James
back.
Andrews
That was on the back.
Oh,
for
ballot?
president. Yeah, like a ballot shirt.
I
Like,
like the
I
back.
like that.
I thought it was on the back.
either way, yeah, we can do it
I
both
was gonna
ways.
say make.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that.
So what you got coming up, Mike?
Next thing I got coming up is on Sunday. I'll be at Zanzibar at a roast battle that starts at 6 p.m. That's on Preston Street.
Oh, okay.
That's in Louisville.
In Louisville, close to the Highlands.
In Louisville.
Love it. And then I got a couple things in March, but this is far out, and I don't. That's about it.
Let's talk. Say it. Hey, go ahead.
No, I don't know.
You don't know yet? All right.
I can pull my phone up and back. I guess I'm like something to be at.
Well, follow him at where they want to follow you at.
Instagram at the real Michael Kimberger.
Not the fake one, the
Not
real
fake
one, the
one.
real
Yeah,
Michael
there's so many
Kimberger.
out there.
Was that a thing for you?
Dirty, what do you got going on this week?
Tonight I'll be at Imperial. If you're watching this live, we'll be at Imperial Pizza Place. That's downtown Lexington on Limestone.
Midnight open mic.
Midnight open mic.
Oh, okay.
And come before that too because it's going to be a good show. So don't just come at midnight. Come, I think they start at what time, like 9 or 10?
10 p.m. I think.
10 o'clock, come through. It's Friday night. You ain't got nothing to do on
And I
Saturday.
think it's a free show.
I think so. If it's not, come through. And if you come through and you ain't got it, I don't mind helping you out.
That's right.
I'll sneak you into the back door.
Yeah, we ain't paying. Anyway,
so I got that. Next week we're going to Evansville together. We just got booked March something, 28th.
It's May, actually.
It's May 28th?
May 21st.
But then we got a thing in March too in South Carolina, remember?
No, that was July. July 19th. You really need to write dates down.
I should, but either way, I got some stuff coming up. Can't wait to see you there. Love you guys. What you got coming up?
Obviously, I am going to be at the roast battle next Friday in Evansville. That is going to be fun. I'm going to be taking down a guy that I have never met in my entire life, and I only have 10 facts about him. Let's see, what else is going on? I actually got my first closing gig at Louisville Comedy Club coming up at the end of February. I'll give you more details about that. And obviously, I've got my show on the 22nd, which is at the Mad Axe. It's going to have some really funny people on it. Ryan Lena from Maryland is going to be the feature. So
every Wednesday here at Barrel 53, comedy 8 to 9. Minglewood on Thursdays, and they do Imperial Pub Thursday.
Imperial Brewing, yeah.
Yeah, they did upstairs though. They did that last night. And it's so much local comedy coming to Lexington. Please support it so it doesn't go away. Come out and laugh. Come out and cry. Come out and bring tomatoes and hit somebody with it. I do not care. Come out and support.
Please make sure they're very ripe, because if they're not, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, whatever. I don't like putting these boundaries put on people's names. Put these boundaries. Yeah,
That'll work.
Just come out and support art, man. We're artists, and we need your support. Come out. Everybody in the scene is funny. Whether I like them, do like them, hate them, whatever. Everybody's funny in their own way, and I'm sure you. Just because I don't find somebody funny, don't mean you might not. Come out and show love to comedy, and I bet you what you'll know. I love this. You know, I lead up to the second line. What you'll find out is. Yeah, Funnier In Person.
Yep. All right, guys, that's us for this episode. We appreciate you hanging around till the end.
Yes.
Michael, thank you.
No, that's not.
And we'll see you on Monday.
All right.